Okay, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. That Billie Piper is now the 16th Doctor. Which is, of course, the knee-jerk response is this is a bad idea, that this is just because of the waitings, and this is desperation, that it's blah, 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 you just did that for 14, but that was for the 6th year, so we accept you for the member berries and all that kind of stuff. I get you. But, maybe the queer side of me, because I do write and edit and do crazy stuff, there's a part of me that's thinking there might have been a situation where, hey, it was always an agreement that Shuji was going to leave in series 2, that this was going to be his final episode, and the idea of 16 and RTD's thinking what 16 would going to be. He has some time. They shot the 2 series back to back, so I had some time to think about who could be the new Doctor. And he's just thinking, Billie Piper hit those check marks. And who cares that she's worse? Who cares that it's been 12 years, enough time has passed, kind of mindset. And now she's a Doctor. And in the UK, I will say this, in the UK, if it's Secret Diary of a Call Girl, take Doctor Who out of the equation. If it's Secret Diary of a Call Girl, or Penny Dreadful, or Wear Beasts, or Serial Tiny Lights, or She's Gonna Be on Wednesday, series 2 on Wednesday, or if it's I Hate Susie, which she has co-produced, has written and directed, with partnership with Beowulf Production, which is, of course, is linked to Doctor Who and all that. So, but I'm listing all these projects that she has done outside Doctor Who, showing that she is a very respectable actor. She adds a level of prestige to the show, to people. It probably adds Doctor Who, having her in the show probably adds now credibility, that there's a name that and a face that people will link not just the show, but just to link the UK industry with. So she's a really, really decent, solid actor, and I'm excited to see what she can bring to the role. And hopefully, maybe this is a way for them to say, we are rebooting the show again. And how you do it is bring the familiarity by having an actor playing, having a companion playing the character, playing the title character. So something that people, the member berries can come in. But then you completely ignore the member berries, so you ignore that she's Rose for a whole new audience. It's trivia. Treat that she was Rose by trivia. And so I'm at this point where I'm like, just wait and see. This is wait and see. And look, all I will say this is the writing needs to be fucking fantastic. It needs to be that spot on. Because if it's anything less than, say, if it's any 7 out of 10 episodes, people are going to be like, nah, this is just decimation. If it's 9, if it's, episodes need to be 8, 9, some 10 out of 10 episodes, it needs to be HBO level writing, for this to work. Because I do think as much, look, it's not just the BBC needs Doctor Who, it's also it's the UK TV industry needs Doctor Who. Just for people who have jobs, it's not many stuff is happening, in the UK, for people who work in dramas to work. So Doctor Who fills those gaps for them. And so in a way it needs it. So, but I will say this, it is the last war. I think if 16 doesn't work, because Doctor Who does has this kind of thing where if you're not connected with a doctor, don't worry, just wait a couple of years, and you wait a couple of years and you just wait till the next person shows out. And maybe there's also that situation where they're like not connected 15, I'll wait till the next person person. Because Doctor Who is a soap opera, let's be honest. So, yeah, I'm open to it. And also it's all about storylines. If they do mention Rose, that she's Rose, I mean, the concept of wearing the face of a person that you once loved, you know? Maybe the origin is the TARDIS. You know, there was a show of the TARDIS when, you know, the TARDIS interior, so maybe it's like, hey, wear a face of, you know, the premiere, maybe. But, yeah. Anyway, comment below, let me know your thoughts.